Hi guys, it's Holly. Welcome back to my channel. I'm just stepping outside, you guys, today to check the weather. You know, I'm in Texas and it's in the 60s and my kids want to go play, so just trying to see if they need a light sweater or a heavier jacket today. But it's beautiful out here. Anyway, before I jumped out to the park, I wanted to shoot this video for you guys because I've been out shopping, and I know a lot of us have been out shopping, and I want to talk about staying within your budget. And how important that is to stay in your budget. You know, I've had to pull in the reins and make sure I don't get out of hand. I was out shopping last week, and you know, especially with the Black Friday deals online, and last week being Cyber Week, it just kind of got to a point where it's like, let's refocus and make sure we stay on track. And every year I have a few steps that I do and that I take to make sure that I stay within my budget. And I just wanted to go back and revisit those things to make sure that I was staying focused, and wanted to share those tips with you guys too. So the first thing that I usually do every year is make my list. So I get out my pencil and paper and I jot down my list of people that I would like to bless and give to for the season. And once I have that in place, I set my budget after that. Now, why do I make my list first and set my budget second? It's because I don't want to make my list based off of my budget. I want to have the list of people that I want to give a gift to and then work my budget around that. So I'm not leaving anyone out because I think, oh no, I don't have enough allocated that I want to spend, and then I won't be tempted to not put them on the list or to go over my budget and spend money that I don't have. So those are the first two steps that I do when preparing and getting ready to go shopping. So once I have my list together and I have my budget set, I go ahead and allocate those funds. So this is where I'm dispersing those amount out to each and every person that's on my list, guys. And you know, the 3 weeks left, there'll still be more sales out there for us to take advantage of. And so while we may have set a certain amount for someone, we may come in under budget for that. And the reason that I mention that is because my next category would be to also set a category for odds and ends. Odds and ends are going to be those things that kind of come up at the last minute, things that you didn't think about or didn't remember to think about, you know, that gift that you need to take to a party that you were invited to that you weren't anticipating going to, or, you know, just didn't know about. Those extra things that kind of drop in your heart. You're like, oh, I really want to get this person something. And so that there is a category for that as well. Or, you know, maybe there's just some extra Christmas decor items that you want to pick up, and if there's money left over, you want to take advantage of some of those after Christmas sales that'll be going on to get some things for next year. So make sure you have a category for odds and ends, and that any funds that you have left over that you did not spend for one person, you can roll those funds over into another person's gift that, you know, may end up costing a little bit more, or into that odds and end category. Tracking is going to be the next thing that I talk about, because this is really crucial in you staying within your budget. So it's just holding on to those receipts, guys. And hey, you know what? It's not too late. Maybe you've been shopping and maybe you're like, oh, it's too late for me. I busted my budget already. I'm already over. So, oh well, I'll just spend what I need to spend, and you know, maybe next year will be a better time for me to try to stay within the budget. As you can stay on budget this year, and with those receipts, you can take things back and start all over, or you can just reallocate the funds that you have remaining left to spend this year. So it's not too late to get back on track. Like I said, we have 3 weeks left. So save those receipts, add up those receipts, and then subtract them out of what you've allocated for your budget. The last thing that I want to share is cash is king. You know, I know everybody has heard that before, and it's a thing that I like to live by. I like to buy things in cash and not on credit, and not go into debt when I'm shopping for people, because all of a sudden it's not a blessing. It's a burden, because you're paying for it months down the road or years down the road. And so you don't want to be paying for it this year, next year. So make sure you take advantage of, you know, using the cash that you have when you're setting your budget this year and when you're buying gifts this year. I know you can do it. And so let's do this together, guys. I hope you enjoyed this information. I hope you found it very valuable. And if you did so, give us a thumbs up. Click that bell so you can be notified of my next video. And you guys, happy shopping out there, and I'll see you next time. Bye.